Mashujaa Day reminds us of the struggle and suffering of our national heroes who sacrificed their lives so that successive generations of Kenyans can live in freedom and dignity. I want to thank all of you for turning out to pay tribute to the courageous men and women who fought for our country's independence. I also convey our appreciation to the friends and well-wishers who have joined us in celebrating this important national occasion. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish to call upon our people to rededicate themselves to hard work in order to secure the future of our children. My administration has worked hard during the past 2.5 years to initiate development projects geared towards uplifting the lives of our people. Apart from upgrading roads in rural areas and urban centers, we have also carried out reforms in agriculture, the cooperative movement, health, land and water, just to mention but a few. My administration shall continue to work with all elected and community leaders in the implementation of various development projects across the 25 wards in line with the provisions of the County Integrated Development Plan of 2013. We are undertaking key projects in partnership with the national government and other development partners. Such projects include tarmacking of key roads, construction of mega dams in Pesi, Malewa and Keja rivers, and provision of artificial insemination, that is AI services, to our farmers. In the health sector, my administration is partnering with the Snyder Children's Hospital of Israel in the construction of our first ever pediatric hospital in Okrao. We have already finalized the paperwork with officials from Snyder Hospital, and I expect the project to take off soon. The proposed hospital will cater for children not only from Nyandarua, but also the surrounding regions. I wish to assure you that the service delivery in our health institutions has improved tremendously through the construction and sufficient supply of medical products, drugs, laboratory reagents, patient linen, and uniforms. All our health facilities are now well stocked with essential medicines, and the hospitals have adequate supplies of all the medicines for special cases. The patient referral system within and outside the county is continuously being strengthened through maintenance of existing ambulances. The county government has purchased an additional 5 ambulances. The acute shortage of health workforce has been addressed, and the County Public Service Board has hired an additional 136 middle-level cadre health workers to fill critical gaps. Also, cleanliness in our urban areas has been a challenge, but the process of garbage collection has been streamlined. The county government has purchased 3 new garbage collection trucks for this purpose. We have also purchased 4 dump sites in strategic urban areas. Health infrastructure has been factored in major capital development projects in the county budget, and various projects are currently ongoing. These include Engineer District Hospital, which is being upgraded to a county referral hospital. A modern state-of-the-art maternity unit and X-ray block are under construction, as well as a laboratory. Also, a mortuary is under construction in the same hospital. Will get a major facelift to reflect its new status as a level 4 hospital. On the other hand, JM Memorial Hospital, level 4 hospital, is being upgraded to level 5 status with a new operating theater, a laboratory, installation of modern equipment, and renal units. We have already established medical training facilities and recruited medical specialists. An accident and emergency center has been factored in the current budget for this year. On the ongoing construction of the Nyandarua County headquarters next to the commissioner offices is progressing on well, and we expect to begin occupying the new offices within the next 2 months. Recently, my administration hosted a special committee of the Senate whose mission, and this special committee was led by none other but our Senator Moyoki Karwe, whose mission is to identify counties with inadequate infrastructure as offices. The committee has listed Nyandarua County as top among the list of other counties that are in a dire need of the infrastructure. It is my hope that the national government will fast track the release of other funds to help us put up the offices, not just on Kalau headquarters, but in our sub-counties. Allow me, ladies and gentlemen, to conclude my remarks by highlighting reforms undertaken in the education sector. During the 2013-2014 financial year, the county government disbursed 7 million for bursaries within our 25 wards. In the year 2014-2015, we disbursed 65.7 million shillings in 2 installments of 25 million shillings and 42.5 in June this year. In the current financial year, the county government has set aside 67.5 million shillings to be allocated to needy students within the county. I appeal to all ward bursary committees to exercise fairness for identifying beneficiaries of this kitty. Nyandarua County has 14 functional youth polytechnics, and my administration has embarked on improving the infrastructure in these areas through construction of modern hostels and twin workshops, which is already underway. 3 more new polytechnics, namely Kanyagia, Munyaka, and Shauri are ready for opening by early 2016. We shall establish production units in each polytechnic to improve productivity and sustainability in the youth activities. In the early child development sector, my administration has constructed 69 modern classrooms all over the county, which are now complete and ready for use. In the current financial year, the county government has set funds to construct an additional 75 classrooms, which translates to 3 ECD classrooms in every ward. This will improve the learning environment of the young learners and increase enrollment in public facilities. Already, my administration has engaged 400 preparatory assistants, that is nursery school teachers, who are on the county payroll. During the current financial year, my government will recruit an additional 200 preparatory assistants to be distributed to cover all the wards. In conclusion, allow me to address a small matter that has been raised by the Council of Governors, touching on the release of funds to the counties by the national government. It has been a matter of concern that the national government has not released monthly allocations to the counties since August this year. This has resulted in delayed payments of bills, thereby causing anxiety among suppliers. The delays in the remittance of funds is grounding counties to a halt. Salaries need to be paid on time. The contrary will mean social unrest among county staff and stagnation in the provision of essential services to the citizens. The National Treasury must treat this issue with utmost urgency and seriousness and release all accumulated county monies immediately. County governments are calling for an urgent summit meeting by the end of the year to discuss thorny issues, including the state of the economy and the thorough implementation of previous summit resolutions. The Council notes that the timeline that has been allocated for the complete transfer of all functions aligned to the county government lapses in March 2016. The limited transfer of functions to the county government will inevitably culminate into a constitutional crisis if not remedied within the mentioned frame time. At the moment, the inordinate delays occasioned by the various national government institutions in the transfer of the remaining county functions have compromised implementation of the same. To start with, functions must be properly transferred through the recognized legal framework if they are to be effectively implemented. Unless the transition authority sets for the transfer of a function, a county government cannot proceed to perform that function. Subsequently, any form of service delivery or revenue collection attendant to the pending functions becomes impeded. Secondly, we must remember that our governance system is founded upon the first forum functions principle. As the ground is laid for the transfer of the pending functions, so must the resources be availed for performance of those functions. Finally, I wish to thank each and everybody in this county for giving us support as we carry out on with the gigantic task ahead of us. Yangu ni hayo machache.